Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It is cold and rainy. Well, not really cold, but rainy. And guess what? The cicadas are still going. I was able to pull out a bunch of paper out of my stash. And Allie Edwards, I found some more Allie Edwards paper. And because Gunner is male, not that this is required, but I pulled out a couple blue things and a couple more of these that I found that I can use as stencils. And these chipboard pieces too. And this one, I just thought that was kind of pretty too. So I've got a couple things that I pulled out. These are different papers that I pulled out that I'm going to try to use, or I can use. This is going to be very colorful because he is very colorful. And I haven't done something colorful in a long time. Oh, I cut a bunch of hearts out. But I just thought some of these papers that I've painted over the time, this could be used with white on top of it for a journal card, but it would make a pretty border. Here's another one that but these, I have paper glued to paper because why not? These I painted and then I went over them yesterday in Stabilos and highlighted sections of them. I love this one. That's just paint and then yellow Stabilo on top. This one I love. It was red and green, like a mossy green and a vintagey looking red. And I added teal and turquoise. I love that one. It doesn't look as pretty on camera as it does in real life. It's much lighter in real life. And this is the one that I started with. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but it might go for Gunner. It might not. I don't know. I'm trying to get the whole thing in. And then this is another one of some stickers that I made last year for a quilt thing, and then had extra paper, and I painted on top of that. So that's sticker paper, so that's good. So our story today is going to be one that I have kind of, because I said I was going to do one completely from the start to finish and journal, and then one I might have kind of like pre-done on the computer. That's the hybrid part. Hybrid, remember hybrid. But I'm wondering, this might work. I might be able to use this. So I have the back of this for part of it, and then this, which is a page protector that has like a 3x6, and then a little tiny piece down here that's like a 2x3. I can figure out how to get into it. There. Fuse tool. That's what I'm trying to say all along. I can fuse these to make other sizes. But Gunner's specific... Oh, are they? I mean, it's pouring down rain, so the Gunner always has a hard time with that because he can't go to the bathroom if anything on him gets wet. But he has a hard time with haircuts. His haircut. He has to be, we now figured out finally, 3 years later, the best way for him to get a haircut is to drug him. I don't like doing, but we've been chased out of every groomer around here that we know of. Oh, I think they're going to start barking in the bathroom. He's definitely afraid my husband's going to float down the drain. We figured, or leave him, but he's not completely out. He's just kind of loopy and mellow, and he doesn't attack people, which he has been known to do. So I guess our only saving grace is he's never bit somebody and broke the skin, because I think then they have to report him. And he may have to go to like quarantine and all kinds of places, which would be awful for somebody who has separation anxiety issues. But I think I'm going to use this paper because I have this picture that I found on Pinterest of a dog getting like an old-fashioned hair dryer put over him. And there's curls in his hair. And it kind of has a Gunner looking type face. So I think I'm going to use this. But I need to cut this the same size as this. so. This was done on mixed media paper, so it's pretty thick. So the two of these together is going to be really thick, actually. But I guess that's okay. So it's going to be on here. Which I'm going to have to use double-sided tape because both of these thick pieces, glue is not going to work. Yeah, there's a big storm coming from, it's between Atlanta and Augusta right now. But we're supposed to have, we've already had rain this morning. I was woken up to thunder and lightning. So let's see how long the internet lasts. I'm telling you, yesterday it took me 5 hours to upload that video, which is insane. Like, what is wrong with Spectrum? They have a monopoly. That's what's wrong with Spectrum. And you pay for 5G internet, and you're getting like negative 2G most days. And it's been getting really worse. They brought us a new modem. That still is not working correctly. It's a mess. So yesterday was a lot of, because I have to monitor my Mac a little bit because it'll, in the middle of uploading at micro amounts of speed, the battery will go down. So then you have to charge the battery while you're uploading, and you also, the screen will time out. And I have it set to the farthest amount of time I can get, but I still have to check it. Otherwise, then you have to start all over again. It's just a mess. I can't get these off. This is the problem with double-sided tape. It's so good. I don't know how anybody peels them off easily on YouTube. But they do. They edit their videos. That's how they do it. I don't spend a lot of time editing mine. I know that comes as a shock. It still takes a good half an hour to edit what I do. That's why I usually talk through mine, because those are easier to edit. The time-lapse ones are not easy to edit. Oh, God. I can't get this. Ugh. Okay. Whew, that was difficult. All right. This doesn't matter which way it goes. But let's see if we can get it on here semi-straight. The first go-round. Ooh, look at me. Wow. Okay, I gotta trim a tiny little bit. So the words I wrote, which this one I already wrote on the computer. Steps prior to spa day. That's the title. Spa day. Which that yellow does not really go. I might change that. But this goes beautifully with that. And this goes. All right, let me get all this garbage out. Yeah, I don't like that at all. I do have stamps. I could make a stamp title. Perhaps I will. But, oh, steps prior to spa day. Number 1, contact my dealer. In parentheses. Parentheses, the vet. Because you got to get the drugs. Hide the drug stash from Dad. Number 2. Number 3, hide from Dad close to departure time. Which he does do. He'll go under a chair or behind chairs. Like we have a chair in our bedroom that's next to the couch. There's a little couch and chair in our bedroom. And he goes behind the chair. Number 4, very reluctantly take drugs after Dad adds whipped cream to the dish. Because we have to squash the pill, which only gets like half a pill. You have to squash it and put it on a plate and squirt whipped cream in there, and then he will eat it. And I think he still knows he's getting something bad, but he wants the whipped cream bad enough. And now he's kind of mad at me because now the whipped cream around the house is all low-cal, sugar-free. Like, this whipped cream doesn't taste right. I'm like, tell me about it. That tastes right. Ugh, okay. So I think, this somehow. Okay, that's good. All right, we're going to use this page, just this page today. And I'm going to put this out of my way for a minute. Okay. Ow. I just kicked it. I'm going to get my Amy stamps. And we're going to stamp. It's just not sticking. Oh, I didn't pull that tape off. There we go. Okay. Whew, almost did it upside down. Almost. Caught myself. All right, go into my drawer marked acrylic block. And what color ink do I want to use? I don't think pink will show up on here. Actually, hold on a second. I'm going to use black ink because this is all black and he's in a black cape. But I'm going to put a different piece of paper on top. I could probably use one of these scraps. Or another scrap. My stomach is growling, if you can hear that. And my husband is talking to the dog. Oh, you know what? If I did it like that, had this like a half circle, I love that. Look at there, look at there. When I painted this, did not have this in mind. Okay, that's not cut very well. It's not cut very well at all. Jeez, is this why people buy them? That's better. That's good enough right there. And then I could put a little heart here, which I cut out a bunch of colorful hearts out of scraps. I just stuck them in an Allie Edwards, an old envelope. She used to send all her kits in these cute little envelopes, but that got to be too expensive. I get it. No, this one might work. That one blends in too much. That one's too big. It's like Goldilocks looking for the right heart. It needs to be pink because then it'll balance out that pink. Of all the ones I cut yesterday, I don't have a pink one. Yeah, there's a little Allie Edwards label in here. Is this bag inside out? No. I need a pink heart. I don't have a pink heart out of all these. Oh, this one's purple. Oh, wait, here's a couple more. Nope. These are all dark colors. Put these in here before I get them mixed up. I could use this one and put a little bit of turquoise around the edge because I like the yellow with that little bit of yellow there. And actually, that doesn't look so bad. Yeah, it does. I don't like that color yellow. Okay. Oh, I could do SPA in a curve. Huh. I wonder if I can do that actually. Black ink. Let's see here. Might not be a good idea to put these inks way up here because I can't see what I'm looking at. This is what I want. Okay. That bird out there is loud. S. These are my Amy stamps, which most of them, I saw somebody else doing this with their finger. I'm like, oh. She goes, I know my stamps are dirty. It's not my fault. Okay, hold on a second. This is not gonna, I'm just gonna put SPA, spa. this thing dry. It must be. This whole ink pad is dry. Pretty much. Okay. I think I had a dry one that I brought home from the beach, actually. Okay, this is black soot. That's pretty black. You just have to be careful and not smear it. S P Ooh, that one turned out good. A. I don't recommend you doing it on a small piece of paper. Do it and then cut out the paper. But that didn't turn out too bad considering. All right. This goes in the trash. You can refill them. Maybe. I wonder if they have refills on Amazon. I'm going to color this in a little bit because it didn't clearly stamp perfectly. Okay, that looks pretty darn good. I'm going to let that dry for a second. And write day underneath it. And I'm printing all this stuff on paper. I'm not printing my pictures on photo paper. I have it. I'm just not doing it. I might later on, and then I'll reprint these pictures. And if I do, I'll pull these up and put the real thing on there. Is that straight? Sorta. Okay. I'm gonna put the heart under here. I might go around it in black so it stands out a little bit. Wonder if this is dry. Looks pretty good. I'm gonna put double-sided tape on here too. Just because all this thick paper. May or may not stick well. Okay. Oh, shoot. I got a little black on there. Ugh. Ugh. I may or may not like this, but we're going with it. Oh, there's some more thunder. I don't know, because that has a white border. Sometimes you need to think things through, Beth. See, this thick paper on top of thick paper with paint on it sometimes does not want to stick. Ugh. Oh my God. Me and tape today. It seems like sometimes if you squinch the edge, you can get it. But it's not working today. Ugh. I do have a X-Acto knife, which might help some of this struggle. Ah. Okay. This looks... I'm just trying to add black accents just because the black lettering and the black in the dog's cape. I don't know if I like this. It's cute, but I don't know if I like it. I'm going to try to write on the white so that I'm kind of diffusing that white. With jiggly hands. Oh. Still not staying down. Gunner must be in charge of that little sign. All right. So, we have military school, and then we have, oh wait, spa day. I need to write spa day here. It's kind of cute. Not my favorite, but it's kind of cute. All right. What are we going to do tomorrow? I don't know. We have so many topics from him. I made a couple little words, phrases for him specifically. This one kind of matches our color sequence here a little bit. No, that's too much yellow. Or kind of like have 3. 1, 2, 3. I don't hate that. Nah, I don't like it. Okay. Go away, lady. Stop, 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 stop. So we did not use this. I'm trying to think, because I've got a couple things here I can work off of. Oh, I know what we're going to do tomorrow. It will fit in here. Okay, that's good. Okay. All right. I can't tell you otherwise. There'll be no cliffhanger. It's okay. It looks better on camera. The colors are brighter on camera. Well, this is a dark edge down here, but this is all light up here. It's okay. It'll work. Thanks for watching. See you all tomorrow. Stay tuned for some pictures of Gunner. Bye.